Hello everyone, and we've got a few people coming in tonight. There's Mohammed. Hey Mohammed, we haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're okay. We'll just wait for the others and then we'll start. And welcome everyone to the Kerrie Spirit Show. And this is for all the community. Good, we've got somebody else coming in. That's Sharon Timbos. Hi Sharon. I haven't seen you for a while. All the familiar people are coming in. And I just want to mention we got 3.9 people watching last fortnight with Kerrie Sees, which was good, wasn't it, Kaya? It's a great night, and I've just come back from Adelaide, and I did two big shows down there with Kerrie and her new psychic fair. It was fabulous. We all had a really good time. It's lovely to meet all the Adelaide people. I hope you're tuning in tonight. I'm sure I'll be back there again. I haven't been down there for years, and it was so cold. It was like 10 degrees and it was freezing. They've got Sarah. Hey Sarah, how are you going up in beautiful Queensland? I bet it's a lot warmer up there. Hope the family's well. And I'm having a few problems seeing tonight. We've got Anne. Anne's tuned in. Anyway, look, I think I'll start. So hello everyone. It's getting really cold now, isn't it? We're in Sydney, it's raining, and it's probably about 18 degrees, but Adelaide was like 10, and even colder, 5 degrees at one stage when I woke up in the morning. But anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to the show. So the first thing I'm going to do before we start is tell you a little bit about what's going on. I'll be picking a card, 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can only pick one, and you'll be getting a tarot reading from these cards I have. The Salvador Dali. I bought these years ago in an art gallery in France. So they're quite a beautiful deck, and I've had them for years. They're kind of like a collective piece, because they mostly work with the mythical tarot, which I've been doing since I was a kid. So I'll just wait a little bit longer. I just might get a drink of water. And we'll be doing psychic readings tonight, mediumship, and I'll be talking about psychometry and also a little bit about how to use the crystal ball, because it's really good to sort of, I know you're all interested in anything psychic, so I like to add little tidbits about what you can learn and how you can prove your psychic abilities. So I think I'll start now. I'm getting the wave. Okay, the first card I've got is the Magician. Aren't these beautiful? This is the Magician. And if you pulled number 1, this is all about you've got some sort of inner skills that you haven't discovered yet. And they're usually of a mystical nature. They could be, you might be a natural born healer or a psychic, or you might have a lot of knowledge that you've carried from past lives in your soul energy that you really need to explore. There might be a little bit of awakening going up where things you might be dreaming, or you might be seeing spirit signs or things like that. So the Magician card is talking about other abilities that you have but you haven't explored yet, so they're all ready to come out. So that's the Magician card. So you're very gifted, you're very skilled, but there's more to come. So if you put more intention into what you have and your skills, once you find out what they are, you've got great improvement. It will take you to a higher level, and also it will improve your karmic cycle. Okay, the next card I've got is the Strength. This is the Strength in the Salvador Dali. Number 2. This is the Strength card. If you pulled this, this is all about you having, a very strong inner power. You may be a person that just goes with the flow in life. You're very strong and nothing knocks you. You've probably been doing this your whole life, and often people are drawn to you for support and love and encouragement, as you're like a beautiful light that shines to many, many people, and they really appreciate you. And you're actually someone that people can lean on. You're actually someone that people can lean on. So it's a beautiful card, the Strength card. So that's number 2. So if you've pulled that, it's number 2. And number 3, oh, this is interesting. This is called the Death card. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to die or anyone around you is going to die. It's basically talking about you're going through a natural death in your life. It's like you're shedding, you're getting rid of the old, and you're going through a transitional phase where you're actually starting to think differently about different things, the way you feel, the way you see people. You might, this big transition, it's kind of like a part of you is kind of dead, and you know what you see around you, or how you feel, or how you see people, it's different. It's like you can't connect. So just go with the flow and be very tender with yourself, and don't be hard, and just realize that, you know, it's all part of the cycle of life. So if you've got the death card, you're going through a major transformation time, transformation and transmutation, and it's incredible, really. So it's like closing one door and going to another door. It's like heaven in a way. Like when people die, they don't die, their spirit goes to heaven and they are reborn, so to speak, their soul. We just get rid of the old body, or the old garment, they used to call it in the spiritualist churches. We get rid of the old garment and we just progress. It's all part of the karmic cycle in life. And this is just a life lesson for you at the moment. And you might be thinking, oh my God, I don't know what to do with myself now. It's a time to not do anything. Just go through it. Just talk to people around you who love you and care about you, and start to see your life in a different way. It's almost like, you know, turning into the butterfly. So you're shedding the cocoon and you're actually turning into a butterfly. So new doors opening. It might be scary, so just take a deep breath and don't be fearful. So that the death card means an end of something and something new. It's a rebirth. Okay, the last card is the spiritual card. It's the High Priestess. This is all about you. There she is. See the beautiful priestess? Salvador Dali. It's interesting how she's got a moon on her head. And she is a beautiful goddess, and that's a goddess in you, opening up to really sort of understanding things around you, and just knowing. It's a knowing. It's a very strong knowing. Like, you know, you might see the world in a different way than most people, because you have an understanding that you can't explain, that you kind of know what's going on, and also knowing about things before they happen. And also, when you have this card, it's also your awareness, even though you may be, you know, very developed anyway with your psychic abilities. It's just saying there's more to come, because you may have been through some sort of shift. And often in life we go through what we call spiritual contracts, and once we finish the contract, we get to the next contract. So life is really about lessons and learning from the spiritual aspect. So trust the gut, never second guess it. Know that you're always correct, and just go with it, what your feelings are. If you feel that, you know, it's not time to take action, but just to sort of sit back and, you know, play it out, do that. So listen to the gut, know that, you know, the information you're getting is correct, and you've got nothing to worry about. So that's number 4. It's a very, very powerful card, because it's like an awakening. It's like an awakening. And as I said, if you're already psychic, well, it means that you're even going to be more psychic. So that means you really have to protect your energies and just be gentle with yourself. And a really good thing for people that are very spiritual and very psychic, and they feel things, especially empaths, it's very good to have a ritual of having a beautiful Epsom salts bath every night, if you can, or a lavender, or if you're in a warmer climate, go for a swim in the sea, you know, to keep your aura protected. Do the white room technique. It's on my, it's one of the first meditations in my audio section on my website. That clears out the white room. And make sure you wear protection always, and watch boundaries, because you don't want to carry other people's rubbish. And it's very good to do, you know, especially when you're an empath. Sometimes you forget. It's like cleaning your teeth. Clear out the aura and put your protection up. It should be done on a daily basis. And that way you'll avoid people, stresses, and horrible situations. So we'll get Kaya on now. So here she comes. Hey Kaya, how are you?
Good.
We hardly spoke to you last time, because we had the beautiful Kerrie on.
Oh, we did. Wasn't she fantastic?
Yeah, it was entertaining, wasn't it?
Yeah. And how did you go down in Adelaide at her psychic expo?
Well, I got asthma, I have to say. I sort of worked all day, and it's funny, you know, when spirit goes into your body, you don't get sick. So I wasn't sick while I was working, it was after. So I got a bit of asthma, and I've still got a bit of a cough, so sorry if I cough a few times, everyone. I might have to turn that air conditioner off, because it's making me cough. And yeah, it was fantastic. I connected with a lot of people, and I was selling my book Starstruck. There was a lot of people that were interested in it, and so I sold quite a few of Starstruck, and it was great. It was like a book launch in a way.
Okay, and were there lots of other psychics there then?
There was lots of other sites reading, which I didn't really mix with because there were so many people.
Okay.
And there was lots of stalls, like different types of stalls. There was a girl reading auras. There were people doing meditation, introducing people to meditation. There were food stalls. It was like all sorts of things. I even saw this guy talking about, looked like a big vibrator or something, and he was doing his back. He said it was very good for injuries, you know, for the bones.
Was it?
You know, for the bones, you know, for the bones and
The boner?
no, it's just it looked pretty incredible. It's just there's so many gadgets, just like
What
AI.
sort of expo was it?
No, it wasn't Sexpo. It was actually an expo, but it was really
Right.
sorts of different people, and a lot of them had travelled from like Sydney and Queensland and all around. Like there's these people, they're like gypsies. They travel around. They go to all these
Okay.
types of festivals. I don't do psychic fairs normally.
Yeah.
I used to for 12 years. I worked here in Sydney at a psychic fair, but I don't normally do it. But I really, really enjoyed it. So I'd love to get out there more and just do more stage work. So I'm available for hire if anyone wants me. So yeah, I had a great time. If you want to see any of the videos, it's on the Facebook page. So have a look.
Okay, on your Facebook page.
Yes.
Okay, and as a psychic, being around lots of other psychics, is that quite intense?
I don't really mix with other psychics. I just see psychics as people. I don't have anybody who's psychic as friends besides probably Kerrie and a friend Susie. I don't really mix with psychics because I'm just a housewife in suburbia. You know, I've got to go to the
Pretty
gym.
fabulous housewife.
I've got to go to the gym. I've got to get my nails done, my lashes, my hair. It takes a lot of time to do the Kerrie show. You know. And and so I like exercise, and you know, I don't really get involved. It's like once you do the work, you come out. I don't really get involved in politics or anything. I'm not interested.
Perfect.
Because I have years ago I worked on Psychic TV, and it was pretty, you know, pretty competitive and pretty bitchy actually, and it didn't really suit me because I'm a bit of an empath like you, and I found it overwhelming, some of the behaviour, you know, the undercutness and how that some of these people carry on. It just so therefore I just sort of stick to my home, my cats, my children, and you know, the housewife life, the witch in the suburbs,
I
so
love
to
it,
speak.
the housewife life.
Yes, the house.
Memoirs of a suburban medium.
I still work.
Yeah, she works very hard.
I do readings twice a
Work
week. I do voluntary work. I do a lot of things. I'm a writer. At the moment, I'm trying to sell another book, and and maybe after I do sell this book, the next one it teaches us all about our superpowers and how to connect to angels. I think once that's on the road, I'll be able to write another book, and that'll be probably I've already written that's 40 to be number 15. So there you go. So.
And also, you've added. Well, we all know that you've got a wonderful granddaughter, Anya, but you've got a grandson, Sebastian, that was
Yes.
born on Monday night.
Yes, we've got a beautiful little grandson.
Beautiful little
and,
boy in the family.
Yeah, he's lovely. We've got two little grandchildren now, but of course the star of the show is your daughter, Anya. She's one of these. I'm pretty sure she's very psychic because she often tells me
She did
there's
say.
spooks in the house.
But
She'll tell me that quite
when
often.
When the cousin was being born, the grandson, beautiful Sebastian, I was trying to get her all excited, and first thing she said was, "I was first."
Yes, I can imagine. Oh my God, she's going to be a diva. But yeah, I'm at the age now where, you know, sort of looking after your health and looking after your grandchildren, and that it's quite a big thing. And also the sandwich generation where we have to look after our elderly parents, like my mother, you know, drives a sports car and it's painted a kitchen banana yellow. And, you know, she gets around, she's 93. You know, she's quite amazing. She still rules the roost and tells me everything that's going on in the world and asks me why I never watch TV.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's amazing, isn't she?
Yeah, but it's really interesting what you said about the sandwich generation. That you know, there is a time in your life where, you know, you become a grandparent and are blessed to have grandchildren, but you're also looking after your parents who are like children as well now.
Yes.
And it's a lot.
Yeah. You know, some of them are difficult, some aren't. Like, I was very lucky to have two blessed parents. You know, so Dad's in a nursing home now, but I'm sure there's a lot of us out there who, you know, going through that, or they've actually lost their parents. You know,
That's right. Yeah.
just I think we have longevity in our life. You know,
longevity.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
So-
and that's the blessing of what you do. You connect people to their parents that have passed, or
Well, it's easy for
sometimes
me.
people that haven't even met a parent. It's powerful what you do.
It's really interesting. Before I came on tonight, there was a girl who actually contacted me, and she said that she was there was a missing woman in her area, and I used to do a lot of work with murder cases, which I don't do anymore. But I just found it too heavy, and I want to talk about that later. I'm going to show everyone how you can actually use psychometry. You know, taking the person's objects. But I'm going to be talking about a bit about the crystal ball that what Kerrie was doing last week later on, and I also want to talk about psychometry and how easy it is and how actually it's used in murder cases.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought the audience might like that because it's good to, share the knowledge. But what's going on in the universe, Kaya?
Oh, what's going on in the universe? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, you're the psychic, but I can share some of the things that's happening in my universe. So a few people that are watching, on Sunday we've got a blue moon. Speaking of universe, we've got a blue moon. So blue moon, you may have heard of the saying, once in a blue moon. It's a rare occurrence.
What's a blue moon?
Yeah, I'm about to share. A blue moon is the second full moon in the month. So there's usually naturally just 1 month, one full moon every month. But there's two this month, in the month of May. There's one at the beginning and there'll be one at the end. So it's quite auspicious, and it's a really powerful, energetic time for deep release, because full moons illuminate what no longer serves you in your life. It's like a big spotlight on your life and an opportune time for transformation and healing and letting go and cutting of the ties. So Kerrie's got a great she's got a lot of great free meditations on her website, pureview.com.au. And one of these great meditations is cutting of the ties. And it is so powerful. So a lot of the questions we get here is around love, relationships, karmic and energetic ties. And Kerrie often prescribes doing this meditation. So I'm actually running an event at Tama Yoga if you're near the eastern suburbs, and indoors heated at Tamarama Surf Life Saving Club. Monthly I host healing immersions with a bit of yoga, breath work, sound healing, guided meditation and relaxation, aromatherapy, oracle card offerings. So that's happening on the 1st of June, the 1st of winter. Well, traditionally the winter solstice is on the 21st, 22nd. That's the traditional start of winter. But the 1st of June, but a full moon's great for decluttering, letting go, transformation. And the blue moon, the second full moon in the month, it's also great for releasing, but then making a beautiful wish, putting something out there. It's great for deep release, but also manifestation and setting intentions. And the moon is in the sign of Sagittarius, which is, a very visionary sign, and all about expansions, and it's very visionary, so it's good for manifestation. This one on Sunday, Monday, honor the energy of the blue moon.
You use crystal balls quite a lot in your meditation. So what do you feel the crystal balls do actually to the people's vibration and energy?
Crystal ball in a meditation. Well, I do it for manifestation with Qigong. So I imagine we hold a crystal ball of energy.
No, I'm talking about the crystal bowls.
Oh, the crystal bowls. I thought you said ball.
The music, no.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of you have probably heard or hopefully experienced sound healing.
What's crystal bowls sort of thing?
Well, you gave them to me.
I did, but a lot of people don't understand what they are.
Yeah, so crystal bowls are beautiful. These big, beautiful bowls are made out of quartz crystal, and the different notes that correlate with the energetic centers in the body. So the base chakra, the sacral chakra, and the different sound and vibrations. So when they're played, they're very healing. You've probably heard of the sound, a sound bath. It's your energy body being bathed in this healing sound from the quartz crystal. It's quite profound and really powerful, and thankfully really common these days. You've probably seen the typical sound healer on the beach, the hippie. It's very trendy, it's very on trend, but hey, how fantastic. There are so more light workers out there doing this thing. And I know a beautiful sound healer. I do sound healing, but Seed of Life Healing. If you're interested in sound healing, look up Seed of Life Healing. and her name is Victoria. She's an amazing sound healer, but there's so many out there.
It's great. I've been doing it for years, and then I pass it
Yeah.
on to you because
Kerrie trained me with a sound box.
Well,
That's
I'm
why
actually-
I said you tell me.
well, I come from a musical background, and I used them years ago, and then I just passed them on because I didn't want to do groups anymore. But they were just amazing. I just got so much out of it. It really does shift your chakras, open them up, clears them out, sort of thing.
And cleanses your energy body, which is what you were speaking about
It raises
earlier.
the vibration. You can actually see it in the aura. It just expands.
That's right, and often in my sound healing, I'll get the Tibetan bowl for the heart, and I'll place it on the person's heart or wherever, when I scan the body, whatever area needs it. But let's face it, most of us could do with a heart activation, and I'll place the instrument on the body, and I'll play it on the body, and the vibrations just penetrate
really
the
opens
whole
it up.
body. It's very powerful.
It
and,
sure is.
So
Unless you
Sunday,
ex-
Monday.
It's like anything. Unless you experience it, you don't know what it is.
That's right.
Okay, moving on. I'd like to talk a few about how to use. You saw Kerrie last week using the crystal ball. I've got quite a few. I've had this one for years. They're quite expensive. This is a quartz crystal ball, and it's lovely. So what I do is, this is for me. I don't use it for people. I look at world predictions in the world, and also I use it, for family or whatever. And when I'm using the crystal ball, I keep it wrapped up in a dark. I'm using my caftan now, but I usually keep it wrapped so it doesn't sort of pick up other people's vibrations. And I get the person to hold it. Get you to hold it. She puts her vibrations on it. You might think about something in your life that you might want to do. You can practice this, everyone. And also, it's very, very good for people that want to open up their third eye, because it teaches you how to be a clairvoyant.
I put it up straight. I instinctively put it in my third eye.
Yeah, you don't have to do that for this. But what it does, by using the crystal ball, it will open up your clear vision. So it'll teach you to see like little movies and pictures. It's fabulous. I used to use it with students all the time. So I'll just get it now. So if you're interested in getting a crystal ball, I mean, Kerrie's crystal ball was like 10 kilos.
Yeah, that was huge. You probably remember last fortnight, Kerrie's massive crystal ball.
And when I looked into her crystal ball, when I was reading it for her, I didn't have to touch it. I just looked straight into it because it was so big. But what I do with this is I just hold it up to eye length, and I'll just see little pictures. And the first thing I'm seeing, Kai, there's going to be some sort of trip coming up for you. Also, you've got to watch your health, because sometimes you overdo things. It's like nervous tension or nervousness. Do you get nervous or something sometimes, or anxious?
Yeah, I've got a lot of energy, which is why I do yoga and
But you really need to bring it down, because sometimes you overthink things.
I do.
Because it's like, I can see all this energy in here.
Yeah,
just looking
that's
at
true.
it.
That's very true.
And also, I feel there's going to be some sort of road trip coming up for you, and you've got a lot of work coming up. And also, I can see you writing. Maybe you'll be writing journals, which could later on maybe get into books. And also, I can see you doing a lot of speaking venues. Do you speak a lot? Do you do venues? Yeah, okay. I can see you getting, I don't know if you're going to be a wellness coach or something, but I definitely see you speaking to groups of people, because I feel you're very good at that. You're like me in many ways. Also, there's some sort of little holiday you're going to take, a family holiday for the three of you. It's going to be to a warmer, I think it may be overseas. I can see you in a plane. This year, little plane overseas. It's like a little holiday for the family. There's three of you. I know you're coming to Tasmania with me in November. This is before. Did you know you're going away?
We have booked a trip.
There you go. I can see three of you in the plane, but it's to a warmer climate.
It is. It's up
See,
to
if I ever
the
want to,
Daintree.
if I ever want to find out what she's doing, I just look in the crystal ball. There you go. It's going to be beautiful. But you were thinking of going over to Bali or something, weren't you? Yeah, crocodiles.
That's right.
Pretty hot up there at that time, and mosquitoes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be a very good year for you. It's lots of, always on the go. And your daughter is going to end up being a very good singer, is what I predict. So
She's loud.
Well, I think she may get into singing. Her voice is like an instrument.
Yeah.
So that's how you use a crystal ball. And when you finish it, when I finish work, I always clear it, white light, clear this, always clear everything. And then I put it back, and that takes off the vibration. So that's how you read the crystal balls.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's really good. No secrets. in
No,
crystal
no
ball or spirit
secrets.
world, but
Now, the other thing I was going to show everyone, so if you want to practice, if you've got a crystal ball and you want to practice, don't get a clear crystal ball, get the quartz crystal, because you see more pictures. It's like, I'm going to show you how to use coffee cups next time. I'll be showing you how to do coffee cup readings, and it's a very similar situation. But the next thing I want to talk about is psychometry, or hanging on to people's jewellery. Like I have a ring here, that's my ring, and what you do, you can read each other's energy. So just hold on to that and just tell me what you pick up. It may be a feeling, it may be an emotion, it might be something. You could get full messages. You know, I get full on messages when I hold
I
it.
pick up a lot of happiness for you,
Right.
and also an overseas trip for you,
True.
and also a lot of writing for you.
Oh,
And roses. I'm just picking up a lot of roses, rose petals, beautiful rose petals. So I don't know what that means. Maybe start using some rose oil or something for the heart chakra.
I love roses.
Rose petals I'm seeing.
Mm.
Well, let's face it, you've lived in Roseville and Rose Bay, so roses are
You
quite
see any contracts?
powerful. Two contracts I'm
Good.
feeling.
I'm looking
Two
for a
contracts
contract.
for Kerrie, but I'm also seeing that, people watching have got a lot of questions and don't want us to give each other readings. They want the readings,
Yeah, I
don't
know,
you?
but I'm just showing you all how to read.
Yeah.
So this is called psychometry. You take the object, you feel it. You might, as Kai she was actually quite accurate because I haven't told her some of that. And you'd be surprised. And just don't overthink it. Just do it. And like, for example, here we go.
That's
Pick
your ring.
Kai's ring, but you've worn it. You have to ask permission too. You don't just sneak and read people's
No.
jewelry
No.
and find out what they're getting up to. Okay? So I just hold the ring like this and I pick up the vibration. I'll tell you later. But anyway, so I'm picking up things about Kaya. Yeah. I'll tell you later. But anyway, and when you finish, you clear it and you give it back. But you need to ask permission. So just practice that. That's called psychometry. And if you're a medium, it's a very good way to get a link. It's like I take the jewelry, I may get the psychic reading from the jewelry, and then if I put it down, I'll call in a loved one and I'll have a loved one come closer. And I actually can feel a woman around you. I won't go into it, but I know who it is. And she's saying that it's going to be some sort of new work you're coming into, is what she's saying. It's your mother-in-law in Scandinavia, in Abjorg. And I can hear them talking. So as soon as I place down the object, the spirit people, because this can help bring a link to the spirit people around Kaya. She's got quite a few people around her. And that's how you can help with your mediumship too, for the people out there who want to take it further. And also, if you're working on murder cases or you're missing people, if you can use psychometry with that. It's very effective. Often, you might have a garment, it might be a cardigan, or it may be a piece of clothing, or it may be a watch or a jewelry, and you can actually get a lot of information from that about the person and where they could be. So that's used a lot in murder cases as well, which is really, or missing people, and it's very, very powerful. And then, as I said, once you put the object down, doing your mediumship, if the person's passed over, they'll start talking to you. So that's a good way to get a link. So look, I know that was sparse, but it's very easy. But I've written a book called A Medium Story. This was before my last book. And this has got everything in it. It's got psychometry, it's got crystal ball, how to read tarot cards. It goes right into lots of things, and it's pretty basic because I talk basic, I behave basic, and I'm not a complicated person. And I've written how I learnt and how I taught things in the past with groups. So that's a good book if you want to purchase it. It's on Amazon. You'll see it in the website, and it goes into, it's got everything. It's got tarot cards, it's got psychometry, flower readings, coffee cups, and it gives you a general, it gives you a general, and it's not one of these books that goes on and on and on about subjects. It gives you a basic how-to. It's a how-to book on how to do different things. So if you really want to get more into it, have a read and just practice, because anything you put your energy into, you'll get better. It's like playing a piano or learning how to sing or learning how to write. The more you do it, the better you become.
So that's it. That's the
medium
master book.
story.
That's a great one. that you can get on your website.
Yes, you can order it off my website or
Yeah.
through Amazon, and
We'll put the website in the chat at the end.
yeah. Okay, so that was but next, if you're interested in coffee cups, let me know, and I'll show you how to do coffee cup readings next fortnight, because I think it's good fun.
Yeah.
Like, I had a lot of girlfriends over, and I said, "Do you want to come for lunch? Who wants a coffee cup?" "Oh yes, please, please." Everyone loves a good coffee cup reading, because coffee cups are amazing, because they sort of tell you lots of things that are going on. You know, watch out for this. It's usually lots of warnings, because you're working with symbols, and it's a lot of fun. And then I teach all my friends how to do it themselves, and they think, "Oh my God, I didn't realise it was so easy." It's amazing. It's amazing how you do it. Like, you can read flowers. It's about just tuning in and sort of using these as tools to open up your, psychic awareness.
Fantastic. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of questions from
And if there's any
the
questions
viewers.
about that, please let us
The
know,
viewers,
everyone.
yeah, there's lots of questions that are coming
Yeah.
through. So the first question is for Fiona S. And she says, "I'm not sure if the question can be specific for me or actually more generalised, but now that I am single after 34 years and 4 children, I've learned a lot about dealing with the negative energy of a prickly partner.
Yeah.
How can I shift my energy to connect with someone new who will be a loving and lovable companion in life?" But isn't this a question for everybody? And also, how do I trust my instincts on this next phase and chapter in my life?
I do a lot of this work through my readings and also through my hypnotherapy in past lives in my sessions. But I always say to everyone, if you've got a problem with an ex and it takes you a long time to get over it, a really good thing to do is, as Kaya said before, cutting the ties with the person. And also, I always take it right back to the mother and the father, if you had a bad relationship with them. Like, for example, with the father, if you were never supported and that sort of thing. So I cut them as well. Then I write their names on a piece of paper and I burn it and I bury it in the garden, and that actually transmutes the energy, because really bad relationships are tough, but but sometimes you're in patterns where like you can get back into the same pattern and you attract another narcissist or creepy person, because it's your old pattern. So if you do the energy work, and also if you go and see like a healer, I've said it 1,000 times, or a kinesiologist, that will help your relationships as well. Also, past lives are good, but I'm getting that there's spiritual rewards for you, because I feel you're finally ready to meet someone, and I'm kind of getting you like a glass of old wine. Like you've been through it all, you've experienced it all, but now you're ready. You've got the 4 kids, you don't have to worry about them anymore. I'm getting it's me time. I do feel that there is. I do see you getting involved with someone. I feel it's going to be later in the year or next year, and I feel it's going to be very good for you. But it's someone you can actually talk to, and also you're not so hands-on with the kids. I feel that you've let yourself go a lot, and I feel that you may be doing a little bit of special grooming or getting your hair done or your nails and feeling better about yourself, because it's just like you've been squashed down. You've been really squashed down. But I feel you're ready now, so I do feel like there is a regeneration around you, and I feel that I don't feel you're going to make the same mistake again, because I feel you're like the old fox. You know the person that you don't want, you'll be able to see the red flags straight away. So good luck, and there is another person coming into your life, and I feel it's going to be very, very good for you. So congratulations, it's your time.
And Kerrie has picked the Star card for you. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm and positivity. Star, what a beautiful card.
Yeah.
To complement that reading.
Well, she's been through everything. So
that's right.
It's life's all about cycles, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, next is Jocelyn Stevens. Hi ladies, what do you see coming through for me or as a family? We are still on waiting mode for my husband's job.
Yeah.
Any guidance would be appreciated.
With your husband, I feel there's delays, and because I feel he's stuck on a thing where he just wants the same he wants the job, but I do see a contract coming. But in the meantime, I don't know if you work, but I feel there could be you're either working or there could be a change of a job for you, because I feel you're at the stage where you're just sort of moving on and not going to worry about him and just move on within your own right. Because worrying about him is like pushing up a big fat donkey up the hill. Worrying about him, what he's doing. There will be another contract with him, and it's going to be very successful, and there may even be some sort of move involved with it, but it's very, very good. I don't know if you're thinking about going interstate or trying something different, but I do feel that there is something new on the horizon for you, and it's quite exciting.
And Kerrie has picked the Eagle card for you. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength.
Right.
Next question is for Andrea Moratzova. Good evening, ladies. I would like to ask if a new love will appear in my life. My current partner and I are breaking up after a long-term relationship.
The first thing I'm getting for you is you need time out. The last thing you want is to watch some other guy's underpants. I'll put it very bluntly, because all you do is look after him and it's like you get nothing back. So I feel you need a break. I'm not getting anything for about at least 12 months for you, because I feel that you need to discover you, because you've forgotten who you are. And I mean, getting rid of him and moving him on, it's going to take a deep breath, look in the mirror. What do you look like now? What do you want to change about yourself? Ring up your friends, start to go out. You need to discover you, because all your life it's been worrying about everyone. So the last thing you need is maybe a dog, but not a boyfriend or a man, because you need to take the time out to find yourself, because you don't even know what you want. And if you do get involved with anyone straight away, it'll be like a rebound. You'll probably attract the same sort of man. It might look fantastic in the beginning, but after a while you'll realise that, this guy doesn't do housework, or he doesn't cook or anything, or whatever. It may be the same old pattern. So you need to take out time for you, and you need to explore and just really nurture yourself. And I feel that you've got a lady in spirit around you. I feel it's like a grandmother. I feel it may have been on your mother's side. And I feel she may have been a very good baker. And she's saying the same. She said, stop jumping in, and you need to step back a bit and stop doing everything for everyone, because you're tired. Also, you need more sleep is what I'm getting. I don't know if you've got circles under your eyes or what it is, but I just feel it's like you're going through a very, very exhausting time. So, and also the other thing, I feel you really need to declutter your house, get rid of all the crap and chuck it out, and just make it small and cozy. Wintertime's coming, so enjoy it.
And Kerrie has picked the Phoenix card for you. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Oh, look at that. Fire.
The Phoenix, yes.
Rise of the Phoenix. How
Yes.
good. These cards are spot on tonight,
Aren't they? Yes, the Spirit's with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, next is for Christine Moss. Hi, Kerrie. Just want to know if my little granddaughter will recover completely.
Look, I feel your little granddaughter is a lot stronger than what you can imagine. She's very bright, she's very smart, she's very intelligent, and she'll make the most of her life anyway, because she's a very strong spirit. And also I feel she's someone very special, and she's teaching everyone about patience and unconditional love. She's a very special girl, and I do feel that she will go far in her life, and she'll do things in her own life. But she's like a little angel, because it's like everybody loves her. They're just so attracted to her energy, because she's just so sweet and beautiful. And I feel she really loves music. So whatever you do, get her involved in music, or let her listen to music. And she just loves the sound of it. She's like a little fairy. And also get her out in the fresh air, and she loves nature and that. She's just a beautiful soul, very gentle. She's like an angel. And I do feel that she'll be okay. So you've got to stop worrying about everything and just be positive, because you know deep down that she is an old soul, and she is very here for special things.
And Kerrie's picked the Owl card for you. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Okay, next we have another love card. How beautiful are these love questions. Kerrie, I would like to ask, when will I have a romantic relationship with? This is for Anna Eva, or Iva. Anna Iva.
Look, I do feel, I do feel that you are a bit of a love pearl, and I feel it's time for you to find true love, and I do feel you will, because I feel that the more energy you put in it, and I don't know if you know, you're a manifester. I feel you manifest, and I feel you need to write down everything you want in a man, and everything you or a partner, everything you want in a partner. Write it on a piece of paper for the height, what he looks like, blah blah blah, and then start to visualize him out there, him out there, and just feel love. Feel the love, feel the love, feel the love, and ask your soulmate to come in. And a really good exercise for that is the mirror technique work, where you actually look in the mirror and you say, I'm a beautiful person, I love you. I'm now ready to meet my soulmate. Thank you. And you do that every day, and that will help manifest your soulmate to you, and it's very effective. I did it, and it worked within like 3 months. And the eyes are the windows of the soul. So actually looking in the mirror is, you look in the mirror and you say, I'm a beautiful person and I love you. And look into the eyes. I'm a beautiful person, I love you. I'm now ready to meet my soulmate. Thank you. And you'd be surprised that bang, it happens quite fast. And that's a really good way to put it out there. I did it like every day for about 3 months, and I did meet the person, so it does work.
And Kerrie's picked you an angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. How beautiful is that? Okay, we've got Muhammad. Muhammad's joined us tonight. We haven't seen Muhammad for a while. Okay, things have gone bad to worse for me these days, and I was expecting to heal better. Will things get better for me?
Look, I feel that you've got a man around you. I feel it could be your father. I think he died quite suddenly, but because he was unwell for a while is what I'm getting. And I feel he's coming and he's telling you you need to try more exercise and be more positive and to meditate and get going, because your family needs you. Your family needs you, because at the moment you're in a bit of a rut and you can't find your way out. So try to just get up early in the morning and start walking, go for a walk around the block, maybe slowly, and start to look at everything. Look at the trees, look at the flowers, look at the grass, look at the sky. And, because you're meant to be here, you're meant to be here because you have a beautiful energy, but your problem is you worry too much. So you need to really get out, do the walking, drink lots of water, and try and meditate, because you're quite a spiritual person and your father is around you, and you have a connection to animals. So you're learn to communicate to the cats around you, your animals, because I feel that they're very compassionate and they are here to help you. And or get involved in something voluntary. You may want to get involved in something voluntary, because you are spending too much time alone is what I'm getting. Maybe you can do some voluntary work that's around and start to help people instead of concentrating on yourself all the time. It's just that you don't know what to do with yourself is a lot of the problem. And you've got the
Coffin card, natural endings abound. Take care with your health.
So what it's saying is, all this crap you've been involved, it's all coming to an end, and it's time for you to get up out of the beanbag and start walking and embrace life, because your father wouldn't want you to just sit down and give up, because there's a lot of people around you who do love you, who do care about you, and you're very much needed. So your father's saying that he's in a good place now. He looks out for you, and you've got changes coming up, which is going to be very good for you. I feel something involved in maybe some volunteer work would be very good. Helping the community, becoming involved in, helping other people gives you such a really great feeling. When I was down in Adelaide, when I was selling the book, this man came up to me, and he was telling me he had a brain tumour, and I haven't done healing for a very long time. So I sort of jumped up and I said, would you be interested in a spiritual healing? And he said, yeah, sure. So I jumped up and I sort of rubbed my hand chakras, and I started giving this. I haven't done it for so long, and I just could feel the energy going through me, through my hands, into the man, and it was so beautiful. It was just one of those moments, and I just thought, oh God, I miss this. I really miss healing, healing work, like touching people, channeling energy and love, and then I said to him, you really need to just see it shrinking. And when he opened his eyes, he sort of had tears in his eyes. He said, you know what, I really felt that, and I will visualize every day it shrinking. And then he introduced me to his beautiful girlfriend. She came over and I said, oh my God, she looks like a model. And I said, see how lucky you are? Look what Spirit sent you. They may have given you a little brain tumour, but it wasn't cancerous. I didn't see it as cancerous. He said, no, it's not cancerous, but it's just affected his mobility. But he had this beautiful woman who just couldn't take her hands off him. And I thought, wow, this guy's amazing. And I said, if you can manifest her, mate, you can manifest better health. And he goes, yeah, I get it. He sort of looked in my eyes and said, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, I get it. But it was so good to give that energy out there and just to help at least one person, And, then you realise how a lot of people out there really struggle. And it feels so good. And that's why I'm telling this story, Mohammed. It's about getting out there and helping other people, because it's spread the love, spread the light. That's what it's all about. Love and light. And that's what's going to make us live on a better planet.
It was really interesting because the other night when I put my daughter Anya to bed, Kerrie's granddaughter, she asked me a question. She said, "Mummy, what's bigger than life?" And I had to think about it. You know, it's a pretty deep question for bedtime, right?
Yeah.
So we workshopped it, but I said maybe love, and I elaborated on that, and we workshopped it. And then I asked her, I said, "Anya, what do you think is bigger than life?" And her answer was, "Mummy, helping people
Yeah, it's true.
is bigger than life."
Just helping people.
From a
Like
5-year-old.
this guy, you know, like he was so amazing. It was just had this tumour which affected his mobility, but he'd manifest this beautiful woman. I said, "If you can do that, mate, you can manifest anything. Manifest a healthy body." And he goes, "Yeah." And he sort of got it. We connected. He goes, "Yeah." And his eyes sort of widened and he had this big smile, you know, like he won the lottery.
Yeah.
But he got it.
And you notice when you do give out positive energy to people or help people without wanting anything in return, it's interesting the lift you get. It gives you a lift.
It does.
It feels good. And
Because-
you know, karmically later on it comes back, but that's not why you do it.
We're connected
The
to,
lift is good.
well, we need to spread more love and more light and just, you know, be kinder to people is really what it's all about.
Okay, so Rosie M. Fig has got her next question, and
Yep.
hers is, my daughter does a lot of dance. Do you see she will go into creative arts when she is older?
I also pick up, she sort of, when she gets rid of something, she gets sick of it, she doesn't want to do it again. But if she pursues her interest, she'll be like a little Shirley Temple. And I really feel that's how she expresses herself. I see her getting more into, not so much dance, I feel she'll get more into acting is what I'm getting. I feel she'll do the dance or the expression that, but I feel that she probably wants to get into maybe radio or acting or something like that in the arts, because she's a real personality, and when she dances and performs, she shines. She's got this big she's got a big energy. So I would just let her do what she wants and just reassure her how good she is. But I feel she's the sort of person, once she finishes with something, she'll find something else. She's got a bit of a restless soul, but music and dancing is good for now. But I feel probably acting and maybe radio or something like that would be perfect for her, or even TV.
And she's got the luck card. You are right to be strong and optimistic about opportunities ahead. So the 4-leaf clover. Good luck. Lots of good luck.
Lots of good luck. Wow, that's a great card.
All right, Deb Simmons is next. Hello, Deb. Good evening, beautiful souls. Would love a message from Spirit, as I have had a lot of changes happening in my household.
With you, I feel that I've definitely got an older man around you. I don't know if it's your father or your grandfather is coming in, and he's saying that, you know, you're Mrs. Fix-It. You fix everyone, and sort of like you're a bit fed up at the moment. You could strangle someone with everything that's going on in your home. But he's saying step back and let them sort it out and don't get involved. It's almost like you need to switch off is what I'm getting, because you can't fix everyone. They kind of have to work it out for themselves. It's just that you know, you're one of these people that sort of try and control everything, Deb. So I really feel that you need to stand back, and whoever's having the problems in the house, I feel that you just need to sort of step back and let them sort it out themselves, because I feel it will. Also, I do feel that you're in this bit of a situation where with these heavy burdens, and it's getting to you. So I do feel that you need some sort of creative project or something that you love, or something for you is what I'm getting, because it's kind of all burnt out with what you're doing, and you're consumed with all the shit going on. And the other thing I'd be doing, I'd be giving your house a declutter and a really, really good smoke out. So whenever I've had World War III in my home, I've actually given it a very, very good smoke out with sage. You know, start at the front door, close all the windows, get the pot and just smoke it all out and get rid of all those bad vibes. And then step out of the house, and then just wait for a while. We come back in, open the doors and the windows, and I do feel that will definitely shift the energy in your home, because I just feel there's some negative energy in your house. I don't know if you've got a spirit there, because I feel that may have been an older couple that lived in your home, and that could be causing the friction in your home. And when you do that, I feel everything's going to settle. Yeah. Also, there's someone in your family coming through who like fishing and boats. Boats, fishing, I can see the water, so that could be a grandfather or someone. And also I get someone called John around you.
And Kerrie's picked the Sun card. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. That's a beautiful card as well, isn't it?
It is. So good things are coming, but I feel you've got some weird energy in that house, I have to be honest. I feel it could be an older couple. Yeah.
Anne Oberg. Hello, Anne. She's saying, great topics. I've got a sick relative in hospital. Will he walk again?
What I'm getting is I feel difficulty with him. I don't get a very good prognosis with the walking stuff. So I do feel he'll be very limited with his mobility. And I know you worry about him a lot, and I know you're sort of busting your balls, busting your bum to sort of get there, but it's exhausting, as it is in this sandwich generation. So I feel the best thing for you to do, instead of going to the hospital all the time, I'd be lighting a candle and giving him absent healing. And how you do that, you just light a candle, then you close your eyes and you ask permission to the person. Is it okay if I give him healing? And then you'll probably get a yes. And then you just rub your hands and then just visualize beautiful white energy coming out and giving it to your person in the hospital. And that's going to help more than you rushing there every day and sort of breaking your bum, breaking your balls, so to speak. So just give the healing out. Or if you can't visualize, just visualize a teddy bear. If you've got a teddy bear or a doll, and maybe put the name on, like the person's name on it, and visualize you're getting it healing, and that works as well. That's called remote healing, because I feel, or long distance healing, and I feel for a lot of us, instead of rushing to the hospital, rushing here and there, like with my own father, he lives down the south coast and he's in a hospital, he's immobile and he's sort of not doing very well. I just send him healing every day, and I know he receives it, because when I do go to visit him, he goes, "Oh, sure, where have you been?" Like, he knows me, he's awake. It's fantastic. So, because energetically they can feel you. So do the healing on him, or anyone. That's for everyone out there. If you're worried about someone, you ask permission, you rub your hands together and just send out the beautiful healing. Just visualize love and light and healing going into that person, and that's going to help tenfold more than actually running there and just sitting by the bed when they sort of ignore you anyway. It's very stressful, isn't it? So do the remote healing, and anyone can do it. It's called distant healing or remote viewing, and it's healing and viewing. It's fabulous. And just put the energy, put it on the top of his head, and just take it down to all the chakras and just spread it through, and just feel that. It's amazing how it works. And you can do that with places in the world as well. Like sometimes I visualize the Ukraine, put my hands together and sort of put the energy out there, or the Palestinian people, the children that have been murdered over there. I send healing to them. And as for America, it's too big for me to handle. I try, but the people in America, you should be sending the healing out to your country, is what I get. Because it's divided, isn't it, really? But I don't really get into politics. I'm just talking about energy. And the other thing too, I'm always getting healing to the world, to the waterways, to the climate, to the forest, to the trees, to the animals, And remember years ago we had that terrible bushfires here, and all those animals were killed, the koalas. Oh, it was so devastating, like where we were living at the time. Do you remember the ash in the pool out the back?
We've had a few fires. You're talking way back
I'm talking
in the 90s.
90s and 20s and
and 2000s.
Yeah. The 2000s and the 2000, a couple of years ago, there was a terrible, the koalas, and it killed me. I was so, as an empath, you could feel it. So every day I was sitting there, I was just saying, this healing. It just made me feel a lot better, and that's a good thing to do, instead of worrying with the burden and the pain, because sometimes it's so overwhelming. So just send out that healing. Send the healing, because it's, from spirit, because, God gives it to you to pass it on, so to speak. Yeah, so it's universal energy. So...
Okay, we've got so many questions. I don't think we'll be able to get through them. We're so sorry. But Dana Harris, we're going to next. Hi, Kerrie. Do you see me getting a private rental or a public housing unit?
I feel that you may have to go private is what I'm getting. So just take what you get, and then maybe you can swap later. I just feel, just grab whatever you can get, because it'll be all paid for anyway.
And Kerrie speaks the fire card for you. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. We're talking about fire, weren't we? All the fires. It's regeneration.
Well, what I'm picking up for you, Don, it sounds like you've got a breakthrough, but take what comes. I feel it's more private. Grab it.
Right, Marie Eve Lambert is next. Hi, Kerrie. I'm a bit lost work-wise at the moment. I feel that there's a change coming, but I don't know what are the next steps I need to take to put things in motion for the next journey.
I feel you need to really look at yourself. You need to write a list of what you love and what you don't, the pros and the cons. I feel where you're working, it's draining, you don't like what you do, and I feel a lot of the people there are toxic. So it's very important for you to start to look around at other jobs or something that you love, because it's almost like you're putting a lot of time and energy to something you don't love, and it's actually killing you. So you really need to think, you need something new is what I'm getting. And because you've got this restless energy around you, and I just feel whatever you're doing, this energy, this work you're doing is coming to an end, because I can see something new coming for you, especially around the month of August. And I feel it's going to be new. It's kind of scary, but you're going to absolutely love it, and it's about a new you, because I feel that where you are now, it's come to an end. You can't do it anymore. It's killing you. You don't like what you do, and it's actually, I feel like I've got a plastic bag on my face, like can't breathe, can't breathe. So get out, look around, because there's new things coming. Don't be afraid.
And the plain picture is for you. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. Is there a holiday?
Yeah, she's going to another level. Look, there's a lady in spirit around you too. I feel she may have had cancer. There's someone around you had cancer. I don't know if it's family or a very good friend. She comes in with a lot of love, and she's telling me you're very strong and you're very helpful to everyone, but you need to start to think of yourself now, and she's thanking you for everything you did for her, and there's lots of love coming through, lots of love. Okay. You know who that is.
Lisa Andrade Hosking is next. Hi ladies, I need a little guidance with my brother. After both my parents passed, he has become a lost cause. Will he be okay?
Look, I feel it's like knocking on the wall. It's like of his head. He doesn't want to know. He does what he wants. I feel he's always been like that, but he's been able to cover it. And I feel he was like that with his parents too. They didn't know what to do with him. Your parents, like I think you weren't aware, because I feel that your parents kind of covered it. But I've always thought nothing's changed. He's always been that way. He does what he wants. That's just the way he rolls. So you've just got to stop worrying about him and just say, well, I can offer this or that, or if you want me, give me a ring, because I feel that he's really not interested in doing anything you say or what you suggest or anything. So I just feel you need to move on. I mean, still stay in contact with him, but stop telling him what to do, stop suggesting things. He knows what he wants, so there's nothing you can do, because if he really wants help, he'll ring you anyway. I can't see you really escaping from him.
And the Fool. Kerrie picks the Fool card for you. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous.
And your parents wouldn't want you to be in that position. So, he's a big boy now. He needs to put his big pants on and work out what he wants. You can't save everyone, can you?
No.
It's called tough love.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's part of his soul contract to work it out for himself.
Correct.
So you hold him back by mollycoddling him.
That's true. You take
trying to save him.
Actually, what's it called? The rescuer. The rescuer.
Yeah. The control drama. The victim, poor me, persecutor, rescuer, all of that stuff.
Yeah, you keep rescuing him all the time, but he doesn't really want to know, does he?
Yeah. They've got to work it out for themselves, because they'll resent you and persecute you. Anyway.
And it's sort of like it's a energy zapper, like it's sucking all your energy.
Lead by example and just
say, oh well, you know where I live. See you later. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, new beginnings. So you need to switch the bitch.
Okay. So we've got Lindy Spring. Oh dear. Any messages from my mum? And do you feel anything about my new treatment working? Do you feel anything about her new treatment working for Lindy?
For her mum.
Lindy Spring. I don't know. It just says anything about Lindy's new treatment.
For Lindy or for her mum?
The mum's passed. Just has messages from mum.
The first thing I'm getting is, I don't know if your mother made apple pie, liked apple pie. She had a bit of a apple pie. She had a bit of a sweet tooth, is what I'm getting. And she's telling me this new treatment, it's something different. It'll be good for you. So just go with it. She sends her love. She said she supports. She was very strong, but she wasn't very well before she passed. And at the end, she died quite fast, is what she's saying. But also, you need to take better care of yourself, is the message. And don't be stubborn. Let people help you. Don't try and do everything yourself, is the message for you today. And you have a lot of fear around you, so look at alternative things. And I do feel I just feel this treatment will work when you have a bit of a positive mind. It's an opportunity for you to, open your mind up and sort of use different techniques as well, different alternatives like meditation, visualization, like, the healing, and just being more positive, because I feel you'll have a much better outcome if you do this with everything involved. But your mum, I'm seeing her with this apple pie. I don't know if the birthday's coming up or a celebration, but I see this apple pie, and because she loved sweeties, she liked ice cream, sweeties. That's and so's your father too, is what I'm getting. So I think, I don't know what the apple pie means, but it could be sort of representing like more sweetness in your life, and you know, sort of enjoying the good things in life, the sweetness and the joys, the simple things. That's what I think she's saying. So, can we get a card for her?
Yep. And Kerrie's picked the Unity card, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love.
Right.
Okay, so we've finished.
Okay, one more.
One more. Okay.
Who missed out?
We've got a lot of people missed out. Renee, or who are you drawn to, Renee? Renee or Krista?
Okay, we'll do the both of them. Go.
Okay.
Krista?
Krista, may I have some guidance after messages from Mum, who's passed, and also I have a wedding next Friday. Krista's getting married.
Oh, Mum's saying that she's going to be there, and she's got a new dress she got in the spirit world. She's wearing her dress. She'll be there in spirit. She's so happy for you. She's very joyful, and she's talking about the beautiful flowers, and she's going to be, so not to worry, she's going to be there. And take a picture of her with you and put it on the wedding table, is what she's saying, because it's like, and when you look at the table, she probably wink at you is what she's saying. She's definitely going to that wedding. She can't wait. She's telling me that she loves your dress. I don't know if you changed a dress or this is the other dress or something like that, but she said you're going to look beautiful anyway. She said, don't worry, I'm not missing out. I'm there for you, my darling. And she sends her love. I'll be there, but take a picture of me and I'll be watching you. And she's full of joy, and she loves your new man too. She loves your husband too. He's a lovely man, and he'll look after you. And she'll be there for the babies too, is what she's saying.
Oh.
And what's the other one?
Just
sorry.
pick a card for her.
Krista. Oh, it's so exciting.
Krista,
Key to
Krista's giving you
happiness.
the key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. She's giving you a key to love and happiness and new adventures.
And you've got new beginnings, and you'll make a wonderful mother.
Right, the last question is for Renee Monique. Hi ladies, I would love some guidance on our family's financial situation and living arrangements in the near future. Will my husband's new business venture be successful, or will I secure something more permanent soon with work?
I feel there's changes with work coming up for you straight away. With your husband, I'd sort of step back from that because he's still trying to sort it all out. He will be successful, but he's got a lot of stress around him. But you need to sort of disengage from that. I feel you'll go and get more, I feel you'll get a job and start to make money and start to feel like you've got more control, because it's almost like you feels like you've got the world on your shoulders. So I definitely see you getting work and making good money and being very good at what you do, and not worrying about your husband with his new job and blah blah blah, because I feel when you're happy he'll be happy, because you are a team, so things will go really well. So definitely new work for you. Stop worrying about everything, and you're going to be working in something you absolutely love. So, you know, when you love something, when you love a job and you're really happy in it, that's when the energy sort of improves, doesn't it? So, yeah, so it's good.
Okay, so that's it. We've gone 3 minutes over.
Okay.
But Kerrie's picked you a card. Transition, death, change. Death is
big
change.
changes.
See the butterflies? Transformation. A time of natural transition and transformation. So death is the old uncertainty. Yeah.
And if anybody wants to do any meditations, you know, especially we're coming more up to the colder months, on my website I have heaps of them in the audio section. They're all free, so have a go. I've got the archangels, I've got master energies, the Jesus, the Mary, I've got cleaning the energy with the white room. There's so much, the timelines.
And I've just put it in the chat, Kerrie's website.
So get on my
free
website,
meditations.
the free meditations, there's free advice, and I think you'll love it, because I feel this is a time for everyone to really embrace their superpowers.
That's right. So that you can use the free meditations, the cutting of the ties meditation, this Sunday or ideally Monday night for the blue moon.
Right. Get rid
Do
of
some of
things
the
that no
powerful
longer serve you.
meditation on the blue moon. Yeah. Okay.
It's so easy, really, isn't it? Okay, well, love and light to everyone, and thanks for joining us in this hour of power with myself and Kaya. Thank you.
Good night.